Can everyone here tonight hear me loud and clear? Yes? All right, good, good. Good evening, everyone. Toastmaster, guests, and we have our DTM from DTM Ricky Su as well. And who else? Let me check. Okay, I think that's all for now. Okay, the rest I saw some of the guests of different Toastmaster Club. Welcome to Venus Toastmaster Club today. Tonight, what we have is culture about the team cultures. So we saw right tonight. We have people from different races, racials, and also from different country as well. So we have people from Seoul, right? JJ, all the way from Seoul. 안녕하세요. And then we have people from Aziza. Where are you from, Aziza?
I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Yeah, we have people from Indonesia as well. So tonight, definitely, we also have people from Singapore and Cherry Tang. Where are you from? Cherry G, General Evaluators?
Definitely from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
All right, yeah. Good. We have people from Singapore, we have people from Indonesia, Malaysia, different part of Malaysia, and we have Korea, Indonesia as well. Welcome everyone for tonight's cultures team meetings. Okay, so let me start up with a quick introductions about myself because we have guests here, right? So I'm a Malaysian, but I'm working in Singapore. Talking about the custom, and tonight I'm wearing the cheongsam, Chinese cheongsam, just to accommodate our team tonight, cultures. So when you come to cultures, what do you understand from cultures? Is it like people from different background or the nations as well? So for me, because I like to travel around the world and I also like to work in different countries as well. So for me, definitely I experience the different cultures. Even though a food, right, a simple food itself can be have a very rich cultures behind it. And some of the custom like this dress code and their cultures, they have their sari, for example. Recently we finished our Deepawali, the Indian friends, we have our Indian friends, they will wear the saris, right? And for Chinese, we will have our custom to put on our cheongsam. And for the Malay Muslim friends, they will have their baju kurung or baju kebaya. So there are different type of and of course for Korea, I remember you have the hanbok. I wear the hanbok before. So all these are different cultures that we have experienced, and myself have experienced as well. So tonight, without further delay, let me pass the stage to our Toastmaster of the evening. Over to you, Pui. I thought you have English name. Why you put your Pui?
Pui ma.
Hello, children. Welcome to Venus Toastmasters Club meeting. I am Piu Yiba, the most famous auntie in District 51. In case some of you don't know who I am lah. Hey, you're missing so much. Welcome to tonight's meeting. So me as the host for tonight, thank you, Angeline dear, for inviting me to be your host for tonight, and also say hello to my cat lah. She's accompanying me tonight. So let's kickstart the meeting right now. First, of course, Biu Yima is not alone. Meeting like this, Biu Yima cannot handle all already. So of course, I have my own crew of people handling the meeting with me. So I would like to start with someone very important to the meeting. The first person, of course, I'd like to call is Timer. Hello, Timer. Can you introduce yourself and your role? Miss Timer for tonight.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, greetings, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and guests as a timer. I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green and using the green and using the yellow and using the red card, which denote specific times remaining. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech times. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise red card. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Back to you.
Thank you, Agil. A timer is very important for any meeting, because you need to know how long you take. As for example, Bill Yima also need to know what time is it to have high tea with all my chimui, what time to play mahjong with my friend, and what time to watch my K-drama. Of course, tonight I have Oppa to look at, so I don't need to watch K-drama tonight, Hello, JJ. So, next one is grammarian. Hello.
I think Yingfeng dropped line.
Oh, you found drop line. Never mind, then we go to another one. Counter.
Hi, Bill Yima.
Hello, Agil, Subin.
All right. Greetings, Bill Yima, fellow Toastmaster and guests. The purpose of the counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. And back to you, Bill Yima. Thank you.
Thank you, Agil, Subin. So can I know my grammarian back already or not?
Grammarian's computer is back screen, so she is asking anyone can help for the word of the day. I can take up from here.
Okay.
Word of the day for today is custom. Custom. The definition is a way of behaving or a belief that has been established for a long time. A local or ancient custom. Something that you usually do. So the example of the custom is, in my country, it is a custom for women to get married in white. Second example is, he left the house at 9 exactly, as is his custom. Thank you to you, Bill Yima.
Thank you, Agil, Rachel. But to let you know, the grammarian function in a meeting is you must check all your grammar. Remember, children, grammar is very important when you talk, unless you are Bill Yima, but everything else, your speech, whatever, you must speak with proper grammar. Because remember, if you don't have grammar, then you don't have glamour. It's sister. And of course, next, I want to introduce you to another beautiful girl. Her name is so sweet, Cherry, our general evaluator. Cherry, where are you?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Should I pronounce it Piu Yi Ma instead of the Cantonese sound Piu Yi Ma? Quite nice, your name quite nice. Thank you very much. As a general evaluator, I will evaluate everything during the meeting and after the meeting. So just bear in mind that I will have a very nice report for you all because this is the first time I attend your Venus Toastmasters Club meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, 表姨妈.
Thank you, Cherry. And now, for those of you who never come before, let Biwima introduce you to Toastmaster lah. Our meeting, we have 3 parts. Just like 3 is very big, nice number for Chinese custom. You all know, right? 3 is very lucky number. So our Toastmaster meeting also will have 3 parts. Of course, you think of when you eat pie. Biwima's favorite food when we go high tea is always to have pie. So first part, P, prepared speech. Later, we will have, 4 speakers. But never mind, we have 4 speakers tonight, and then they will be evaluated, of course. Second part of the meeting is I, impromptu speech. This one, very important, you know, when you all go interview, interviewer asks you all questions, suddenly you cannot answer. How, of course, come to Toastmaster, train your impromptu speech. Suddenly I give you topic, who's your mother, and you don't know how to answer me. Ayo, say lo. And of course, when we finish everything, we will have evaluation session, and my lovely Cherry here will lead the evaluation and give you all feedback on how you all did, whether we like your speech or not. Hiya, don't worry lah. We like your speech one, but of course we can also teach you how to make it better, because this is what Toastmaster do. Okay, don't want to waste time already because I want to sit back and relax and admire my oppa. Let's go to prepared speech session right now. Speaker 1 is, I see from my phone, I low far already, cannot see. Even. Speaker 1 is Even. Speaker 1 is Even, and she will be...
We can't hear you, Lesan.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Speaker 1 is Yun Yiven, and she will be doing Pathway Level 1 Project 2 evaluation and feedback, and she's doing persuasive influence. Can I have her evaluator to read her speech objective, please?
Thank you so much, Bill Yima. All right, Evan, you are doing evaluation and feedback speech number 2, and the purpose of this speech is for you to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. And it is also for you to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. And your speech title for tonight is, wow, I am a YouTuber. I am a YouTuber. Over to you, Evan.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Evan. And as all of the strong ladies in this room, they are wearing many different hats. And one of my hats is, I am also a YouTuber. So what do you associate when you think of a YouTuber? Would you think, this person must be so unrealistic. Only young kids wants to be a YouTuber. That is the Gen Y thing. Another one would be thinking, the customary of Malaysian YouTuber. Are you making prank video? But no, my video are all about my backpacking experience from my old backpacking experience since started when I was 19. But why YouTube? How did I get started making videos? Let me share my videos with you tonight. Remember last year during MCO 1.0 and everyone started into lockdown, I was so lost with my job. I was so lost because my project wasn't going very well. And I feel like I needed to do something extra so that I could fill up something meaningful in my extra time. And then coincidentally, YouTube algorithm started to show up some of the videos telling us how easy it is and how practical it is to make YouTube videos. And from there, you can make some passive income. And also at that moment of time, I had a very serious wake-up call whereby money, we cannot depend on only one source of income. and I started to see YouTube, it could be an alternative for me to get an extra income. So I started to make videos, and I published my first video on 26 October 2020. Of course, after 1 year plus of my YouTube journey, I'm very happy that I have more than 10K of subscribers on YouTube platform. But the journey wasn't as easy and wasn't as smooth as you think. There were a lot of obstacles and challenges along the way. So I would like to share with you what are my obstacles all this while. Firstly, I feel myself, I look so ugly in front of the screen, just like how am I looking in front? I feel like my skin is so pale. And when I talk, I feel like my nostril is flapping in and out, in and out, in and out. And it's not beautiful. It's so ugly. And I feel like my lips is slanted sideways. And I feel there's a lot of wrinkles in front of the screen. It was very not confident when I first started publishing my first video. And I still remember when I first posted my first video on Facebook, I blushed so badly because coming from someone who value her privacy, she started to post actively on social media. So that was a big changes in my life. And I feel like I do not have great props as well. I have tripod from Shopee. And of course, tripod from Shopee is always very, doesn't last long. And I want to stop my video for a while so that you can see this is my props over here. I have a lot of rubber bands tying over this tripod so that I could secure my phone when I do my video shooting. So this is how low-cost production is made on YouTube. Oh, and I also remember when I first started, my sister Christine, she texted a lot of her friends so that she will help me to get more views. And I also started to text a lot of my friends, whereby we wasn't close in the first place, but I started texting them so that they would watch my videos and help me to get more views. In order for you to get monetized on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And that journey to reach that threshold, it needs 3 to 6 months time. If you're lucky, 3 months time. And doing things consistently without seeing any results, but putting in a lot of effort requires a lot of patience and require a lot of diligence as well as tenacity. Because I feel like I wanted to give up so many times. I didn't have great props, not even think I do not have a very good story writing skills. But how did I overcome all these obstacles is that I told myself, I need to do first before I start thinking too much. Along the way, you will find some solutions, and along the way, you will perfect your work. Get your work done first before it gets perfect. So no matter what happens, nothing can be perfect at the first place. We need to learn how to write, shoot, and edit and furnish all of the search engine optimizations later on. And every YouTuber starts from the ground, from storytelling, writing, and to editing. It was very difficult. And I believe a lot of people would be wondering, how much do I earn from YouTube? After so long, depending on the ads, my YouTube earning, I only get 4 ringgit per 1,000 views. So when people say you want to be a YouTuber, it is a very rewarding journey. But remember that along the way, you need a lot of patience, especially when you want to get through the first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour threshold. Nevertheless, you are establishing a digital asset on the YouTube platforms. And as time accumulates, your views will accumulate as well. So that is how your passive income or even a second income stream will start to generate and will accumulate more and more as time goes by. So if you are looking to build a second income stream, or if you are interested in making YouTube videos, please connect with me privately, because I bought a lot of courses whereby I can share with you and I can pass you all of my past experience in my YouTube journey to you free of charge. And last but not least, please give me a like, a comment, and also subscribe to my channel, whereby I will put my links in the description box later. Thank you. I would like to end my speech here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye. Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations, even and maybe you can teach Yuma how to start YouTube account lor. And don't worry about your look. You see, Yuma also very cautious about this big forehead. But in Chinese custom, this is called Fokhe, you know, very lucky one. So now we shall go to our second speaker, which is Risan. This very nice girl, Risan, doing dynamic leadership. And her project is level 2, understand your leadership style. So I would not like to invite her evaluator, Christine Yun, to please read her speech objective.
All right, thank you, Yima, for introducing me to be a research evaluator. Her speech purpose for tonight is the project is for the members to identify his or her primary leadership styles. And secondly, the purpose of this speech is for the members to share some of the aspects of his or her primary leadership style, or discuss leadership styles in general. So her speech title for tonight is My Way, Risan Tan. Risan Tan, My Way, the floor is yours.
What is your leadership style? Everyone, please share with me. When this question been asked, first came into my mind is, what? I'm not a leader. I don't even have a leading experience. So please type in chat box if you have this type of mind when the question been asked. Please type 1 for me. Thank you. Okay. But actually, after reading again, there is a leadership experience hidden in myself ever since my childhood time, and I didn't realize on it. I've actively joined the curriculum and camps ever since my primary school time. Many times it's been selected as group leader based on my experience and also an active response attitude. In secondary, I started to join as a club committees and actively in associations to organize events and more, especially after my graduate. So all this built up my leadership skills without I realize on it. I used to work in Georgetown World Heritage Corporated as a program assistant, an organization that managed Georgetown UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Our annual big event, Heritage Celebration, that held in 7 July yearly, we have more than 10K participants in street events, which involve not only the staff and also the curators, our volunteers, and the cruise members. So we need to train our volunteers and ambassadors and facilitate them to make sure that they have been trained well, and to make sure that our project will be run successful. As leader, I need to ensure that I am the role model where we care and we are passionate on what we are doing. Also, my role in the company as a project coordinator that developed in education program to educate community and understand more about our World Heritage Site and our cultural heritage. For example, as you can see from the site, I've developed a project, School of Craft, where we engage the local community, develop the lesson plan, and also suitable to bring the traditional craft to primary and secondary school in Penang. Not only introduce them about the values and the meaning of the craft, we also let them have the experience to do the craft and engage with the local artisan. So to ensure this project was successful, I developed the lesson plan, draft up the timetables, and setting the end goal. With help from my volunteers, We run the training not only from the technical craft making, we also do some training on soft skills like understanding on children's mindset, their behavior, if they have some specific challenges, how they can solve on this. So all this soft skills training is by running by me and also my volunteer helping on that. All this we are done in one team. I set the pace and draft out the primary sessions for them, and we will discuss the details together on how we should run it. And on the actual day, I will let them lead for the program. And what I will do is I will just be an observer to observe what they do very well on that and what they need to improve. So after the session, we will have some reflection on how we can do it better next time. It's okay to let them lead and be creative because as different people, they might have a different input that help us to explore in better way. Everyone have their own way on define on what is leadership and what is the criteria to become a good leader. In my way, a group leader must make sure that everyone in team is working on the same direction in the same and working towards the same goal. Setting an end goal and moving together in team with no one left behind. This is very important. Why? We cannot success in one person. It is difficult for us to achieve everything without support. So in Mandarin, what we call is 孤掌难鸣. As a quote by Harry Ford, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care by itself. Second criteria in my way was to lead by example. As a leader, we must be the role model of our team. If you can't lead by example, that's meaningless when we request people to commit, but we can't do it. Can you imagine a leader that requests people to be punctual, but himself always late to work? Say what you mean and mean what you say. Be an authentic and have a credibility in leadership lies in the trustworthiness. From leading by example, being honest, realistic, and and bring a long way to build a very solid level of proficiency of credibility for yourself. And the third in leadership is humanity. Leader must see their teams as people, not just worker or tools to achieve the goal. The workforce is urged for us to inclusive and inspirational leader will lead them from heart and consistently priority the person first. Sharing our values and putting all these people together is the key to unleash the full power and creative for the teams. So putting yourself for others will lead you to build a successful team. The volunteer that I work together become a friend of mine, and they help me a lot from different projects and even after I left the company. From 2014 until now, I gained a lot of friendship from there, and this helped not only success in the workplace, but my life and also from the mentor support. In summary, my way of leadership must be moving forward together with my team with an end goal. Lead by example and humanity. Last, I would like to share you the quote again. Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is a progress. And working together is a success. Thank you. That's all for my sharing today.
Wow, congratulations, Risan. Wow, you can never tell. You see this girl, she looked like such a nice, sweet girl, but she carried this project on her shoulder. Yes, working together is a success, and you are definitely successful as a leader. Okay, now let's move around to the next one, next speaker. Next speaker, our President, Angeline Lai, who will be doing her Dynamic Leadership Pathway Level 2 Project 1, Understanding Communication Style. So now I would like to invite her evaluator. This lady, I admire her so much. Our immediate past District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Carmen Lu, to read her speech objective. Carmen, over to you first. And before that, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Piu Ima. I really enjoy when I see you. All right. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify her primary style. The purpose of this speech is for her to share the impact of her style on others. The time given is 5 to 7 minutes. And the speech title is The Welcome Ambassador. The Welcome Ambassador, Angeline Lai. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As you can see from the pictures, this is a doodle challenge. It is a simple game to start with a minimum of 2 players. One of the players will have to guess the drawing behind their back and draw according to their sensing. At the end of the game, from the pictures, it is clearly demonstrated that without proper communications, it could result in different outcomes. Just like the picture you see here, a cute elephant could end up with something else. Moving on, let's take a look at this comics. This illustrated in the comic, it illustrated each of the different roles have different understanding from the customer and product. Different roles have different ideas, just like us. Presidents, VP, VPM, and we run our own ways of working style. Miscommunication happen at work. It could result at risk, and it might involve paying additional risk, such as additional cost and time in the workplace, right? Of course, in Toastmaster, we will have to learn communications as well. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, there are thousands of books teaching about communications, but my personal view, it is easier said than done. Do you know why? It is because we are dealing with the most complicated creature in the universe, you, me, humans. Sharing with you the result from my assessment, knowing myself, my communication style. Indeed, the result shows quite accurate. Initiating communication style is my strength. People know me as the social butterfly. I remember a few years back at the church congregations. It happened that I sat next to a couple that I realized they are guests of the church. So without hesitations, I initiated the conversations and I started to welcome them to church meeting and also invited the families to join my connect groups. For a person like me, extrovert, talking to a strangers is just like a piece of cake. They joined my CG until today, and we were well connected as well. With the word of mouth, I was recruited to be the welcome ambassador of the church. All right, I think I better stop bragging about my friendliness. Let's talk about my marriage life. Probably something interesting. Because of my family upbringing, I am a direct person as well. From the DISC personality test, I am high in dominance. That rationalizes why I dislike beating around the bush. A dominant person like me is very impatient, and I prefer to get to the point directly. And sometimes I could be very blunt as well. But guess what? On the contrary, I am married to a man who is introvert and soft-spoken. So Here's how the husband and wife conversation likes. The husband, have you taken your lunch, honey? Guess what? The response of the wife. Of course lah, what time already? And guess what? The husband react like he was shocked and he thought I was upset with his questions. However, after 8 years of marriage, with some practical training in the communication skill 101, I've learned to respond in a much more pleasing way, to accommodate. So how do I talk to him now? Nowadays, when he asks me the same questions, I learned to say, yes, darling, the lunch was great. How was yours? Of course, the husband felt loved. He was so happy the way I respond. Whereby, at workplace, the supportive and analytical communication style will come into place. Me, as a people manager, I have to be calm, steady, and approachable to my direct reports. I have regular weekly meeting with my direct reports and allow them to open and share anything under the sun. Usually, I will have it on every Monday because conversations will not be so intense. And I will start with conversations like talking about the weekend, how they spend about weekend before we go into work-related topics. As a people manager, I'll have to be logical and manage the team without any favoritism. Be precise and crystal clear in the tasks assigned to my direct reports. It is important to set clear goals for my people, and I support them to achieve their goals. Fellow Toastmasters, speaking is an art. Different techniques, brush strokes work differently for different people. Each and every one of us have the DNA of the 4 different communication styles. Choose the right occasions and apply the right communications. Even as Van Gogh had learned certain techniques, you as well can learn what style works best to you. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Angeline, for your little speech about communication style. Yes, communication very important, especially when you are playing mahjong. Then you want to learn how to mislead people. If not, they will know what cards you have already, right? Okay, now next we have one last speaker for tonight, which is Michelle Lam, and she will be doing level 4 already, manage projects successfully for innovative planning. So now her evaluator is, finally I see a boy here. Hello, Ricky Su, you distinguished Toastmaster. You will be evaluator for Michelle. Can you read her speech objective, boy?
Thank you, sure. Good evening, ladies, 1 or 2 gentlemen. I attended your club contest last week and witnessed for myself how competently it has been organized by the contest chair, Michelle, and her team. And today, I'm glad to listen to her speech because in this project, she is to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of her team. And for this speech, which is the second speech of the project, she is to share some aspects of her experience managing a project. And I look forward to your speech, Michelle Lam, from the eyes of a contest chair. From the eyes of a contest chair, Michelle Lam.
Thank you, Ricky. Thanks for the introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to deliver and share some of the experiences I've had as a contest chair. But first, let me just tell you that I've only been in Toastmasters for 6 months, right? And the last thing I would have expected was to actually raise my hand to volunteer to be a contest chair for the recent Venus Toastmasters Club's contest. Not just any contest, it was the first ever contest for Venus Toastmasters Club. So being a newbie, I naturally required a lot of guidance and support. And you know what? For that, I am extremely thankful to Area Director Rachel Sim. Hi, Rachel. I know you're here. I saw you just now. So I'm so grateful for you, Rachel, for guiding me on the preparations for Venus's very first club contest. First up, I remember 3 weeks before the contest, Rachel and I got on a call and we looked at, how can we get the right team in place? Because you know what? Michelle, as the contest chair, has never done any role in the contest before. So it's like the blind leading the blind, right? So really, I needed a really good team. I needed experienced role players, people who have played different roles in a club contest before. And so Rachel and I discussed to say who might make the right team. We first looked at experienced Toastmasters within Venus and those who also belong to 2 clubs, not just 1, 2 clubs, right? So after looking through the list, we identified a few whom I could speak with, right? I'll reach out to them. And one of the first key role players that I enrolled was Alice Chia. I noticed she's not in the audience tonight, but I will mention her name a few times, right? So Alice took up the contest Toastmaster role for the evaluation contest. Why Alice? Well, she invited me to be a test speaker for Seberang Jaya Toastmasters Club a couple of months ago. That's how I got to know Alice better. She was the contest chair back then. And, she came across as someone who had a lot of experience in Toastmasters clubs. So when I was interacting with Alice, I came to know that she has a good network as well. She was like a linchpin. Do you know what a linchpin is? Someone who's vital to the Toastmasters Club or an organization because she could connect me to other experienced Toastmasters. Through Alice, Roshan Daliwal from Kinta Valley Toastmasters Club was enrolled to be the Toastmaster of the evening, as well as the contest Toastmasters for International Speech Contest. And through Alice, I was also introduced to a very capable and experienced Simon Lai from Seberang Jaya Toastmasters Club to be the Zoom master. As you know, for those of you who have been at the contest, there are many movements that needed to be done, and a Zoom master, an experienced Zoom master, is extremely important. So from there, right, so I have the contest Toastmaster in place, I have the Zoom masters in place. So from there, I also looked at other key roles and who could fill them. And I was advised, right, let's give, let's look out for Venus Toastmasters Club members, those who have, and as well as those who have frequented our meetings as well. So naturally, I looked at the SAA team. And hello, Risan, Kesta, you are here tonight. You are the most amazing SAA team I've ever come across. And you are the most experienced because every single time we have meetings, you've excelled in your roles, right? And so basically, they became naturally the SAA team for the club contest, right? They had the responsibility to work on the media presentation, manage the breakout rooms throughout the contest. I also found capable timers in Tan Zhao Dong and Mincy. Mincy, you're here tonight as well. Hello. Thank you so much for being one of the timers. I learned what's interesting about the timer for contests is each of them needs to have 2 timer devices. One is to capture the actual speech time, and the other timer is to capture the amount of time a contestant is away if the line drops and the contestant is offline, right? Then there are also the ballot counters, our very own To Hui Sang. Hi, Hui Sang, you're also here. And Lorraine, Lorraine's from Hangout Toastmasters Club. Hello, and once again, thank you so much for being part of the, one of the key players in the contest, our recent contest. Well, the ballot counters work closely with the 5 panel judges we had, who shall remain anonymous because until today, I do not know who they are. They worked very closely with the chief judge, Rachel. Again, Rachel took on the chief judge role. And so what actually goes on in the breakout room? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I guess I'll have to take up one of those roles if I want to know what actually happens in the judges' breakout room. So I'm extremely grateful to Rachel once again as our era director, because she also helped me connect with the test speaker, Tan Ai Ching from Quayside Toastmasters Club. Last but not least, I just want to thank our Vice President Public Relations, Yvonne. You were the first speaker just now. Well, thank you for coming up with an attractive event poster, because we had a very successful event last Saturday. We was attended by almost 60 contestants, role players, and guests. Overall, there were about 14 or more clubs represented and contributed to the high energy that required to make these events successful. So once again, a great round of applause to all the key players for the club contest, as well as congratulations to all the winners within the International Speech and Evaluation Speech Contest. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Hiya, Michelle, why you didn't contest? You're such a good speaker. Never mind. Next time you contest, okay? Promise Hima that sure you sure win one lah. Okay, so now let's go to our next event. Vote for your best speaker. How we want to do this? Are we launching poll?
Timer report, and then we will launch poll. Any disqualifier? Anyone? Timers?
Reason.
Thank you. Yeah, I think next is the SAA will launch the poll.
Now I see the poll already. Please vote for all your favorite speaker, everyone. We have so many good speakers tonight. Tough choice though. But while everybody is voting, shall we move on to our I section of the meeting, which is table topic? Okay, then let me present table topic master Rachel Sim.
Thank you, Piyuma. Slightly over time. So may I know that how much time do I have for table topic session? Is it I refer to Piyuma or timer? 8 minutes.
Is it Piyuma? Yeah, Piyuma, sorry.
Oh, okay lah. Now it's 5. It should be 45, not 49. 4 minutes difference only ma. So 4 minutes, 3 speakers are enough already, kwa.
3 speaker. Okay. So I already got the 3 speaker for tonight. Our first
so efficient,
Our first table topic, speakers, Lorraine DeSimone. Lorraine, where are you?
I'm here.
Great. Before I start, I would like to explain a little bit of table topic, which table topic means I will give topics to the speaker, then speaker will use 1 to 2 minutes to elaborate or to answer the question. So this is considered as impromptu skills or impromptu session. And timer, can you flash out the timing light if there is 1 minute, which is the green light? Thank you. And 1.5 minute timer will flash the yellow light. Yeah. Then 2 minutes timer will flash out the red light. And after that, the speaker will have 30 seconds to wrap up their speech. Okay. So let's begin. Okay, I have question from 1 to 6. Lorraine, which one do you choose?
I'll go for question number 3.
Question number 3. Timer, can you go back to the original timer background? Thank you very much. Question number 3. What culture you like the most? Share it with us. What culture you like the most? Share it with us. Lorraine DeSimone, the floor is yours.
I know we have guests who are not from Malaysia. So this is a perfect time for me to introduce you to a culture that you may or may not have heard. So I am a Kadazan from Sabah, Malaysia. So what is a Kadazan? A Kadazan is a tribal culture from the land below the wind called Sabah. We are the majority of the native tribes in Sabah. We're one of the biggest. And from that biggest tribe, you can have a dissection of smaller tribes based of district. So specifically, I'm from the district Penampang, and what I'm wearing tonight is something that reflects my culture. What I love about my culture. Well, we are a great group of people whereby we enjoy being together as a group by singing, dancing, drinking, and just have a wonderful time together. And also, I would like to boast about it is that we are one of the few beautiful people in the world because we actually have an annual beauty contest out of it. And that helps us to promote our own personal culture as well. And I love to share one of the few customs that we have in our tribe, which is we have a particular word that we use when we crave something to eat. It's called tapun. You can repeat, tapun. And that is a word to kind of chase away any bad spirits or bad juju that comes from craving food. So whenever you see a Kadazan person say, I'm craving for this, and they can't get any of what they like to eat, they'll say tapun in order to avoid the bad spirits. Overall, I would love to share more of my culture to you in my future speeches. And back to you, Table Topic Masters.
Thank you, Lorraine. I heard about tapun but never see it before. Hopes that in future you will show it to me. Thank you. So I have a PM with Aziza that she is very kind to pass the opportunity to our Oppa.
Then let's Oppa have the chance to be the table topic speaker. Oppa.
Wow. Oppa is ready and standing there. I'm seeing that he is ready anytime. Okay, Oppa. JJ. I have question 1 to 6, except 3, you can choose.
Number 1,
1, 2, yes, sorry.
Number 1.
Number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. You choose one.
1.
1. Okay. 1 is culture important to you? Is culture important to you? Oppa, JJ, remember to use the word of the day, custom.
Okay, thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. So what is culture? I ever thought about it was survivability. So through the engagement to the environment where you are living in and the climate that you have to deal with, and the weather and the region you are living in, geography and geology, all these outer situation is influencing you, and that is coming to your survivability. And that way you create certain way of living, and that practice sticks to your custom, that it becomes your culture. Then how do you define your culture where you are living in Korea? And how do I define my culture, my being, if I exist in Germany or some Australia or somewhere else in this planet? I'm from Mars. You're from Venus. Let's say that I'm from Mars. What kind of custom do you, or what kind of culture do you expect me to have? Please understand. Okay, got you. Please understand that we are living on this planet to be yourself and become yourself. So what I see is, I don't see a female race. I see a human race. Let's say that we are so this Venus Club looks like something I like to interact. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Opa JJ. From Mars to Venus, from Earth to culture, or the what I call the environment. For that is a very wide topic for you to articulate. Thank you, RJJ. And next, I would like to invite our third table topic speaker, Jun Ui.
Hi, thank you, table topic master. Yeah, I would like to choose question number 2.
Question number 2. What do you know about your culture? If yes, name one.
My culture.
Yeah, what you know about your culture? If yes, name one. Remember to use word of the day, custom.
All right, thank you, table topic master Rachel. What do I know about my culture? Instead of saying my culture, let's talk about Malaysian culture, because I'm Malaysian and proud to be Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia is a country that known for cultural diversity, and it also the place that caught the world's beauty and attracts huge number of tourists, I believe. So since our country is blessed with 3 cultures, namely Malay, Chinese, and Indians, so we are so-called Asian in miniature. So the first thing I like about our culture is the communication style. Okay, so as we know, Malaysia is a multilingual country. We can speak Malay because it's our national language. We can speak English due to the global accessibility, and we have a lot of dialect. So I'm proud to be Malaysian because I also believe like many of us here have the experience when we travel overseas, and friends from overseas were amazed that we are able to speak in a lot of languages. So this is one of the things that the communication style that I like is one of the culture. Secondly, allow me to add on is the cultural values, okay, that I like the most, which is being polite. Okay, so being polite is the common social custom in Malaysia. Why I'm saying so, I believe in Bahasa Melayu we call Budi Bahasa. All right, no matter Malay, Chinese, or Indian, so being polite and respect to each other are very important, and we are taught to do so since we were kids. Okay, so since Malaysia is a country has been recognized by a blend of 3 cultures, so because of being polite and respect to each other, so we are able to get along very well. So beside communication styles, we manage to speak in multilingual, and then we are able to communicate with different friends from different background and cultural values. So this is the things that I like the most. Back to you, table topic master Rachel. Thank you.
Thank you, June. Wow, Malaysia culture value for you. Next time we shall invite Oppa JJ or Aziza to share about the Korea culture and culture value, or Indonesia culture or culture value. Thank you. Thank you. Very impressed with all the speakers tonight. And since we are now at the 9 p.m., I would like to pass our floor back to our Pyuima. Pyuima, the floor is yours again.
Thank you, Rachel. Wow, Rachel's questions are very tough, Lord. I sweat, man. But our speaker did very well, right? Applause, applause. Okay, so now, yeah, I'd like to ask Timer got his qualification or not. If not, we just launch the poll, then we can undi again. I wonder how Malacca did today.
Oh, it's more than 2 minutes.
Still got 30 seconds. Still got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
So 2 minutes, 30 seconds is okay.
Yes.
Okay, then all is qualified. Thanks.
Yay! Pachu. SAA launch poll. Ha, there it is. Come, vote. And while everyone is voting, come, can we turn on all our video? Make yourself nice and beautiful. Make yourself nice, beautiful, pretty, handsome. Then we can take nice group photo already. Come. Hiya, turn on video lah. Oh, you, why so shy one? Hiya.
There are 2 pages, so we will take the first page first. Okay, everyone keep smiling. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, a minute. Okay, next page. Okay, 3, 2, smile. You, Tio-E.
Yay! Thank you. So now we can finally go for a short break. But do you all want break or not? Because now we are a bit over time already lah. So if you all don't mind, can we proceed with general evaluation, Bo? Can or not? Okay, Bo? Okay, then I will now pass the floor over to our general evaluator, the sweet cherry. Then I can relax and have private time with my oppa.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Pyuima. Now finally it's a turn for evaluation. Before I give my evaluation report, I would like to invite the assignment evaluator, the speech evaluators, to give their evaluations. First, let me invite the first evaluator, Lim Hui-ying, to give out the first report. Hui-ying, floor is yours.
Thank you so much to our general evaluator, Jerry. All right, to Ewan, maybe we want to spotlight Ewan as well. Ewan, what I really love about your speech is you project a very good facial expression, especially when you share your impression when you made your first YouTube video. That was really engaging with the audience, and you throughout your speech, what I really like is you maintain a good eye contact with your audience by looking at the camera pinhole, and I believe this is also the experience that you had from having the videos done through YouTube, so that it comes naturally to you. So really well done on that. And throughout the speech, you also had a very good pacing. You practiced very good pacing, and you had a sweet tone in your speech that makes everyone fall in love hearing your speech. And the final point I wish to point out is you are a good storyteller. You can really share your emotions, share what you have experienced in your speech. So keep up all the things that I mentioned. What I love about your speech. And if I may suggest, to bring your speech to the next level, as your topic is I am a YouTuber, perhaps it will be good if you can share a few slides, giving a snapshots of the videos that you do, so that at least the audience can have a sense how you look like as you are sharing your impression, that you find that your nose is a bit, or maybe your mouth is not on the straight line. Everyone experiences this, so at least people can have a sense of it. And to add to it, you may take photos when you are doing the recording, so at least we can see what are the tools, the equipment that you use, and you do not need to switch your virtual background and then show us your tripod if you just have that on a PowerPoint, so that people can straight away see how it looks like. And you may also want to, in a way, create a more value added ending, all right, end it with a value in your speech, because your speech has such a good message to it. Besides ending it by telling audience to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your video, you may also want to add on to say that if I can do it, all of you can do it as well. So at least you end it with a message to your speech. And to challenge yourself, because you appear quite near to the camera, perhaps in your future speeches, you may want to do your speech by standing. Then at least the audience will be able to see a better facial expression and your body language. All in all, you did a very wonderful speech, and definitely you can go from a good to a great speaker. Back to you, General Evaluator Cherry.
Thank you, our first assignment evaluator, Lim Hui Ying. Hui Ying, if I may add, you have a very good evaluation, like give a strong point and then you give a recommendation, then end up, this is a sandwich matters point. Perhaps may I suggest that to reduce your hand gesture, use it purposeful. While she say anything, you just demonstrate for her. Other than that, just put your hand on the table, then it's okay already. Okay, now may I invite the second evaluator, Christine Young, to evaluate our second speaker, Raysan Tan.
Thank you, General Evaluator Cherry. Hold on, let me just pin. All right. Okay. Raysan, first of all, I just want to congratulate you have already completed your level 1 and you are now entering into your second level. So understanding your leadership style, first of all, I am very impressed with the slides that you have made. I think the slides have really made me want to hear more about you, how you have leading in so many projects, so many activities that you have made together with the children, and also all the team that you have doing the projects together, especially in Georgetown Heritage, because I have never been into this. I don't think I have ever involved in this kind of project. I guess this would be a very major project in every annually, right? So all these projects, I'm sure you have shared how it turns out to be a better leader, just like you today. So I'm very impressed with all the things that you have shared, and as the way that you have demonstrated the project that you are leading the team. And one thing that I like is you are telling no one left behind. In these quotes this quote is helping us as a leaders to understand that leading a team is not only one-man show, and you are really demonstrating a good leadership, that you listen to everyone's opinion, and we are a team to help out to make this project successfully. And secondly is you are saying lead by example. I think you are really good in, you are already doing it truly in your whole, in your life, that you are leading by example. I think I have to learn from you that how you are being humble and to lead by example. This is how you are able to actively join in your projects, and you are able to make a lot of new friends and to be and to learn from your mentors as well. So I think the way that you have to you can challenge yourself in your other speech is the hands gesture. I think you have projected a good hand gestures already. Probably you can project it nicely, like for example this project and how does it able to do it, and then later maybe you can show this project how is it able to do it kindly. And lastly, I would like to conclude your speech is very good is because you are ending with the quotes from Henry Ford, and this help you to help us to understand how your leadership style is not only one man show but leading with example. So back to thank you, and look forward with your next speech in future, Risan. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Christine, for your evaluation. You're a good evaluation, and also you have a room for improvement. You have all the good points for Risan, but perhaps you can give more recommendation. Just now you say for the hand gesture, maybe you can say that the opening, the content, or the conclusion. Her conclusion is very good because she gave a quotes on that. Her opening, maybe perhaps you can suggest that ask her to ask a question. Anybody who worked in a volunteer group before, like me, then show a slide. That is another way to open the speech. You can suggest to her on that. But all in all, in the good. Thanks for you, Christine. Now, may I invite the third evaluator, our immediate past district director, GTM, Carmen Lu. Carmen Lu, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sherry. Long time didn't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Angeline, you are telling us about understanding communication style. Communication is in fact a skill which every one of us is using. You engage us by asking questions, connect us, and also I like your smiling face. These two things are your assets. I find that you use it very often, and these are a good way to connect with the audience. And the second thing, I find that you quote all the source for each slide you use. So I find that this is a very good way to let the audience know that, oh, how am I going to get more information from this source, and we will go and search for it. I like this part as well. And also the third part that you did well was you use personal stories. I particularly like when you shared about your marriage life with your husband. This is actually a very catching point, because men and women relationship is always the hot topic, and the audience, as an audience, I'm eager to know more about this. So you demonstrated very well. And I like the way you relate each of the element of the communication style with personal stories as well. Well, in terms of improvement, I have a few points for your consideration. The first thing is, I personally feel that the opening of your speech was a bit abrupt, and for the first around 20 to 30 seconds, I was trying to figure out how should I relate the information you shared with the topic, the welcoming ambassador. So I would like to suggest you to go straight into the point, directly quote us, share us your personal story, rather than personally feel that it's like you do not go straight to the point. And the second point I would like to highlight is the content. I personally feel that if you can relate each of the character, like the initiating, like the dominating, initiating, and also the direct, to each of your personal stories to get out together with your husband, it will be more engaging, and we can really understand and get what you mean. And the third challenge I would like, the third suggestion for you is, you may want to stand up to deliver, because I find that your voice is a bit monotone. not much variety. And I personally feel that the stand up will build up your energy, just like what our Opa JJ did. If you notice that his energy flow was very high and he has a lot of body gestures and he add a lot of vocal varieties. Sometimes at times the standing up can help us to elevate our energy. So you may want to try it on. And the last improvement I would like to suggest is in your conclusion, you may want to relate how the communication style relate to your speech title, the welcoming ambassador. I personally feel that the conclusion part is a bit abrupt. It doesn't link back to the title. If you can do that, I believe that this speech will have a better view for audience as what from the point of an audience. Overall, I enjoy your speech and you have improved a lot, Angeline. Looking forward for your next speech. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, TTM Kamanu. Wow, our immediate past district director give a very good evaluation on that. The room for improvement, the strength on the speaker, Angeline. So I thank you, not much on your evaluation, Carmen, but perhaps maybe certain words or certain voice, then you can just speak louder a bit because the voice a bit monotonous. Like you say, you like everybody eager, you say you're eager to know the marriage life and as a personal story. Maybe perhaps can suggest Angeline put it in a character and put throughout the voice. Sure not, I'm not eating. Oh, then you mean you didn't care for me? Something like that. Then just throw a voice that everybody know, oh, there is a husband and wife communications. Okay, thank you, TTM Kamanu. Now we would like to invite the fourth evaluator, TTM Ricky Su. Floor on your Ricky.
Ladies, our boy has all the praises for your club contest last week. I learned from so many speeches. Many of you are here today. I practiced my evaluation as if I was the evaluation contestant. And today I'm so glad to have listened from the mouth of the person behind the contest, Michelle Lam. Allow me to share how I feel about you, what I've understood from you, and what I've learned from your speech. I felt that you are very authentic as you confess yourself to be very new, taking up this huge responsibility. I feel that you have been very grateful for the help and the people you get connected to, such as Rachel. And I feel that you are willing to share your success and glory with your team members as you acknowledge many of them like Alice, Simon, many others, and even the anonymous judges. So I feel that you have presented yourself as a speaker who is credible, personable, and trustable. Secondly, this is what I have understood from you, so many things, all because of your use of voice. So clear, so audible, at the right pace, not too fast, not too slow, with pauses in between. It is so easy for me to digest. And you have a natural tendency to use voice variety. It's been easy to understand. Last but not least, from your success in the contest, these are what I have learned from you and your speech, to the importance of reaching out for help. Even if we are new, the importance of building our team and connection, and the importance of appreciating and acknowledging our team members. So with this, congratulations. And my purpose is to help your speech to be more complete. The first one is, I believe that you have stood up and have made use of hand gestures, especially one hand. If you would like to give us a more fuller screen experience, you might want to use more of the other hand as well. And also perhaps position your device so that the audience can see the half body of your presentation, and that will be great. Secondly, I think it's been very informative, and you might want to connect to the audience. So what is next? What am I supposed to do next? What have I learned from your experience? And if you could share more on that, I think your speech will give a longer term impact. So ladies and gentlemen, these are what I have learned and feel and understood from the speaker. And anyway, it is a successful project executed and successful speech. Do you agree? Let's our encouragement, applause go to the contest chair, Michelle Lam.
Thank you, Ricky. Thanks for your encouragement, evaluations, and the recommendations. Perhaps that you can just show Michelle how to use another hand. I think I also noticed that she's quite used to use her right hand. How about to use the left hand? When you say some word add impact, then use two hands. Just show her what is the point to show. Another thing I would like to congratulate you is this afternoon you won the first runner-up in the Division D. Correct? Yeah, congratulate on that. And now, may I invite another evaluator, table topic evaluator, To Hui San, TTM To Hui San, floor is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Cherry. I would like to start my evaluation for the first table topic speaker. There are three table topic speakers all together. Well, before I continue on, I would really like to congratulate all these three table topic speakers. They come into a very diversity representations of them. I'm going to tell you more on each of my evaluation later, but I really like the fact that it's very knowledgeable, very diverse, versatile, says everything in this 1 to 2 minutes. Short period of time, I myself learned so much. I'm going to start first with Lorraine. Her topic is what culture you like the most, share with us. And Lorraine, can I get spotlighted for Lorraine to be here so that I can see her? SAA, can you do that? Okay, I see my sister there. Lorraine, I really like how that you stood up in front of us, full of energy and full of enthusiasm. You are like the walking dictionary or the encyclopedia of your own culture and your own tribe. I really like the fact that you have been very descriptive in telling us about you. You're from the land below the wind, and you mentioned about native tribe, you mentioned about the most beautiful people, the contest and all this. I like how authentic you were and how that you can project to us who you are and what is at the back of you, the whole culture at the back of you, just right in front of us in that 1 to 2 minutes. It's just too much for you to share. It's just very knowledgeable for me. I acquired a lot of information from you in that short period of time. And for area of improvement, I would really think that you should have stand up to show more of you, your costume and everything, more of us in front of you. And there's a little bit about the hand gesture where I personally felt that it's a little bit too much of the hand gesture. So it distracts a little bit of my attention. So I would like to suggest if you can lessen the hand gesture, make it more purposefully, then it will be better for you. But in general, I like everything that you have shared just now. Thank you, Lauren, for that. Thank you. And I would like to have the second speaker, the Oppa, JJ, to be beside me. Hello, the man from the Mars. Hey, JJ, you are really giving us a very diverse and versatile 1 to 2 minutes. And I was just amazed by the idea of you keep coming up non-stop, starting from Korean where you are, compare the culture of Malaysia, and you go further to female races compared to human race. And you talk a lot about your definitions on the culture, the importance of culture to you, and you share your idea, you share the example of all. I was in that depth of the information that you are sharing, and also the depth of the structure that you are building up from one to another. It's just like a world tour that I've got not only within our planet, it's go outside the planet. That was really unexpected. So I like how diverse that you were being a speaker. Now, for area of improvement, I really like if you could share more about your personal ideology about how that is really your stand about the culture, whether it's important for what has your life experience make you believe. So what is your real belief in that from the personal experience perspective, perhaps something from your country more that make you believe that culture is important for you from the personal story level. That will really make you not only logical approach, but as well as emotional appeal as well. Very balanced in that sense. But anyway, thank you, Gigi, for giving us that piece of internal and external replenishment. Thank you for that, Gigi. Thank you. Can I have the last speaker? June. Hey, June. Thank you for giving us that ambassador. You are coming up in front of us as Malaysian cultural ambassador. I like how structured you were dissecting our culture one after another. You have been very rational, logical, structured, orderly. Just too many for me to describe your 1 to 2 minutes. I like how you put up your points one by telling us the cultural style that you like, the harmonious that we have living together as the 3 nations, the 3 races, and I also like how that you bring up the value to cultural values at the end of your speech. So throughout that 1 to 2 minutes, you have showcased yourself to be a person that really thoughtful, really structured, and very specific. You have given us an example in that. So that is a very smooth and fluent presentations of you in that short period of time. For area of improvement, June, I like to see you more from the projections of you from your head to below. It has been too little, too small of you in front of us. If I were to suggest, I would like you to have the eyes contact, the eyes level to your laptop or any devices that you have, so that you are not looking at us from the top angle. It's like we are all the small kids looking up at you. We are looking down from that. Another area of improvement that I could suggest is let us see more of your shoulder and your hand. So if you will exercise your hand gesture, that could be spotted as well. Just lift up everything. And with that, you could really lift up the standard of your video frame that we call the video frame and make it a perfect one. But anyway, thank you for what they have shown us and shown to the world, Malaysian Boleh.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, with that, those will be the evaluation for me for the table topic. I will pass back the floor to General Evaluator Cherry.
Thank you, our table topic evaluator, Huisan. Thank you for your very detailed report and evaluate each of the table topic speaker. Actually, table topic evaluator is not an easy task for evaluator to evaluate so many speakers. Sometimes there were up to 5 table topic speakers or either 6 table topic speakers. So thank you very much for Huisan, your encouragement and your recommendations. Now we go to the technical report. Without the technical role player, I cannot manage the whole meeting. And this is my left and right hand people. First, I would like to invite the grammarian, DTM Lai Yin Fong. Lai Yin Fong, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, GE. Can I have a quick check? Are you able to see my slide here?
Yes, we can see
okay.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I would like to share my report. Yeah, I'm not able to make it in full screen. Making problem, my computer problem, but it's okay. First of all, I would like to also thank Rachel for helping me just now when my PC got a problem just now and I was locked off. Thank you so much. And this is a custom for a grammarian to share in our Toastmasters meeting, covering the topic of how the count of word of the day used, the suggestion for the grammatical usage, and also the phrases that I like. So here you go, the report that I customized for our meeting tonight. Tonight, I heard 3 of our speakers use the word of the day, that is custom. Lorraine, I heard once. JJ, I heard twice. Rachel, I also heard twice. So a total of 5 times being used. For the grammatical users or suggestion for improvement, here's what I heard versus what I suggest. I heard, hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I guess the hi, the word here is not needed. So probably you can make it simpler by saying good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And when I first started my first video, so it seems like duplication here twice saying I first. I suggest to use when I started my first video. That was a big changes in my life. That was a big change in my life. We wasn't close because this is we plural, so we weren't close. Along the way, probably this is just a slip of tongue. I heard the S here, so it is actually along the way. Very lucky one. I felt the one is not needed, so you can say it in the way, very lucky. There's a leadership hidden in myself. Suggest to say there's a leadership hidden in me. Without I realize on it, I suggest to say it without realizing. Project will be run successful. So successful, the word here is adjective. In this context, I felt it is an adverb. Project will run successfully. Okay, I will let them lead for the program. I felt the for is not required here, so I will let them lead the program. I'm high in dominance. I suggest to say I am a person with high dominance. Okay, let me move on to next page. The word P-O-L-L here, I heard pool. Maybe it's also a slip of tongue. It should be pronounced as pole. Okay. Me as a people manager, so I suggest to say the me here is not required. So as a people manager, I continue on. Table topic. This is a trademark of Toastmasters, the word. So the S, table topics, the S should be there. This is the things that I like the most. I suggest to say in a way, these are the things that I like. So if it is a plural, so it should be these instead of this. All is qualified. All of them are qualified, or with a better choice of word, I suggest to say all of them spoke within time. Then you might want to do your speech by standing. You might want to stand up when you deliver your speech. When you have leading in so many projects, when you led many projects. So it's a past tense. Okay, speak louder a bit. So I felt a bit is not required. So speak louder. I suggest to you speak louder. So here are the good quotes, words or saying that I liked. There are so many words that I like. Okay, even I heard, I like it so much when you say, get your work done first before it's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Risan, no one left behind. Lead by example. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Wow, nice quote. Angeline, it's easier said than done. Like a piece of cake, every one of us has the DNA of the has the DNA actually has the DNA of the 4 communication styles. Michelle, I love it when you say the blind leading the blind contributed to the high energy required for this event. Lorraine, the land below the wind. Oh, this is how you describe Sabah. Nice one. And I learned new word from Lorraine. Tapun is a secret word used by Disan people, Dusun people to when they eat. JJ, I love it when you say be yourself and become yourself. I don't see it via female way, but human way. Jun Ui, I love it. I love the words you used. Multilingual country, a blend of 3 countries. And Hui when you said value added ending, I like how you describe the ending, value added. This sounded special to me. If I can do it, all of you can do it too. Cherry, our GE, use it purposefully. Oh, okay, good word use. Christine, I am impressed. Leading a team is not a one-man show. Okay, this is so special to me. Carmen, these 2 things are your asset. Okay, the word asset here, it sounded a very special way to explained. Elevate your energy. The word elevate here, so to me, is very special. Ricky, wow, Ricky used a lot of nice words, and the triads especially. Ricky used twice, twice Ricky used triads. Credible, personable, and trustable. Learn, understood, and feel. Wow, I learned from you. Hui Sang, diverse and versatile speaker, walking dictionary and encyclopedia. So these are the nice quotes and words and saying that all of the speakers use, and I've learned so much from all of you tonight. Thank you so much, and back to you, GE.
Well, thank you, our grammarian. Give her a round of applause. Info, you have a very good grammarian report and did it very professionally. And you explained the grammar, the past and present tense. That is, I'm not good on this kind of things. But thank you very much for your grammarian report. I appreciated that. Now, may I invite the second technical role player, the R counter, Sherwin Chia. Let me read out her title. ACB ALB EC4. Sherwin Chia, floor is yours.
Hi, yes. Thank you. Let me show the screen for one. All right. Y'all can see my screen, right? Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, the first speaker, Ewan, she has 2R. Okay, before I explain this one, let me share with you all. Actually, our culture, the word is to help our members to improve of their filler words. To me, I personally feel that for the normal conversation with all these filler words is okay, but however, due to this is, as our culture work, then I think little bit is okay. Example, like Ewan, she has 2R. Then Risan, she has only 1 soul, very good. Angeline, she has 2R, also very good. Michelle, she has 1R, double soul, which is unnecessary soul, and she repeated for 2 times, you know. So she has total 5. Consider very good, less than 5 is okay, accepted. Then our table topic speaker, Lauren. Wow, she has only 1 soul. And I'm so sorry for Opa. He's the only tone of the night. So Opa, your speech is really caught my eye. That's why I forgot to perform my job. I'm so sorry for that. And then the next one, June. I really like June. And I think June is really excited to share this custom, table topic. That's why during the time when she shared, right, she thinking, then along the way she have many while she's thinking, so it's okay. She has only 14, and then normally people say that more than 5 we don't count so anyway, you just forget about here. And she has a 5 soul, and then repeat of okay. So actually there's a multiple she repeating. Most of the time is so, and then I just caught one. So here she has only 20. All right, thank you, and back to you, our GE.
Thank you, Sherwin Chia. I just managed to catch up. You have 4R and 1 and 1 so. Thank you for your counter report. Now, may I invite the important person who hold the Rolex watch? Lin Pei Xia. The floor is yours, Pei Xia.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Good evening. I start with table topic. Lauren is 2 minutes 0.7 second. So JJ is 2 minutes 13 second. June is 2 minutes 8 second. So because they have extra 30 seconds, so it's consider qualified. Then for the speeches, Yuiwen is 6 minutes 37. 60 minutes 37 seconds. Oh, then the second speaker, I'm sorry, Raysan, you are not qualified because you have exceeded the times 7 minutes 54 seconds. And then Angeline, our president, is 6 minutes 25 seconds. Michelle Ram is 6 minutes 55 seconds. So for evaluation, Hui Ying is 3 minutes 15 seconds. Christine Yun is 3 minutes 28 seconds. Carmen Low is 3 minutes 19 seconds. And Ricky So is 3 minutes 25 seconds. That's my record. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Timer, please here. Now, GE, I think according to the agenda, they have 6 minutes, 4, 5, 6. That means 4 minutes you time me as a green color background. Okay, thank you, Paisia. Thank you for your timer report. Now it's my turn to give the general evaluator report. First of all, I would like to thank Winners Toastmasters Club to invite me as a general evaluator. And thanks for Christine also to personally send me a WhatsApp and then create a group, ask me to join. Then I know each of you all, that is the agenda and the link there. Now, I would like to highlight the role player, maybe one by one. First, the SAA. Give me a minute. The SAA is Missy Lim, correct? Am I pronounced the name correct? Missy Lim?
Yes.
Mui Ling. Okay. You have a very good SAA introduction. You give 5 rules on that. And that is a very good SAA report I ever heard. So keep up the good work on that. Second, your club president. Your club president give a very good opening speech about the team, and then to motivate and lift the meeting up. And she have a very good smiling face, as the evaluator come and say. So Kita, Angelina, I understand that you're from Singapore, but nowadays, distance is not a matter. Technology will bring you closer. That's why we have an online virtual meeting. So keep up the good work, Angelina, and bring all members to closer, even though we are apart from Sabah, Korea, Indonesia, Singapore, Penang, KL. So there is no distance for us. So that is a very good work on that. Now come to the important person, the TME. Where is the Bill Yima? Can you spotlight her? I want to talk to her a bit. Where is the Bill Yima?
Here.
Saw you. First of all, Bill Yima, I like your character because you are, since today theme is a culture and tradition, so you also demonstrate to us that the culture, the language, the bilingual, sometimes you use in Cantonese, but I did not heard you use Mandarin.
I don't know.
Husband Malaysia.
Cantonese ma, don't know how to use Mandarin.
Cantonese. Okay. I did not heard you use Bahasa Malaysia, but perhaps you can use 1 or 2 words since it's you want to use it as a bilingual language, because to match tonight theme, culture and tradition. And second thing I would like to congratulate is you show us the background, ask her to put it in the background for everybody. That is very good. Second thing is I noticed that you dress up also, because it's a culture and traditional. So I noticed 5 person to dress up for tonight. You, Bill Yima, the Toastmaster of the evening, your president, Angelina, the Cheongsam, Lim Hui Ying, the evaluator, also the Cheongsam, Noreen, the table topic speaker, the Kadansa, including me as your general evaluator, the Chinese New Year dress. So perhaps your Bill Yima, Toastmaster of the evening, to send out the message or in a WhatsApp group or wherever, to ask people to dress up the occasion, because tonight is a cultural and tradition. What more do you think? You can dress up sari or baju kurung. I also got, but this is a Chinese wear, so it's very simple. So anything you can dress up. you ask the guys to dress up. Since there are only 2 guys here, so just motivate them and dress up the occasion. Then you will look, everybody dress up the traditional clothes. There will be very fun on that. That is the dress code. Perhaps you can put it in the agenda in future. And I like the way you talk about just now. I already mentioned that, but don't overuse it. Certain points you have to did it very professional, like you introduce the speaker or you introduce your role player. But joke aside, you can use it your very character, your charisma, what's it called, the star to do it. But all in all, very good, TME, and you also give us this, explain the meeting, the format, 3 sessions, and also the multilingual, bilingual, what's it called, the language. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Bill Yima. Now I go to the technical role player. I already say that about that, but timer, I would like to add on something. Perhaps you can time and give us a report what time we start. Are we start on time? From the starting, we start at 8 p.m. SAA took 1 minute, and then President took 5 minutes. Give a very detailed report by all the speakers according to your agenda. Okay, TME took how many minutes? President, then the project assignment speaker. And I noticed that now, overall, it's a very good meeting. And perhaps can I suggest that first, I noticed that when you ask the evaluator to read the purpose statement, the objective, to the speaker, straight away the speaker on the video. Then I was waiting, because my club culture is you have to invite the GE to read the notes to the evaluator. Then the general evaluator will pass back to the Toastmaster of the evening. You call it TME, but in your club, you call it TOE. Then the TME or TOE will introduce the assignment speaker, name, topic, name. That is the protocol. But maybe your club is in a different culture way. Perhaps you can think about that, but you still can carry on. But after the evaluators finish the purpose assignment reading, pass back to the TME or TOE, then let the TME or TOE introduce the speaker. Instead of speaker suddenly come up, then what's the topic? Sometimes people didn't look at the agenda. At least the TME or TOE will read up again, then people will know what is the speaker agenda. That is the first point. Second point is like I already mentioned, I encourage the member to dress up, but it's not only the TME or TOE the duty, all the ESCO, all the members, maybe you can ask. Any dress code. Let's say you say back to school. Everybody you wear back their school uniform. See whether can fit. That is the tip. And the second thing is today where you have very good attendance. Just now I already detect you have 35, then you have 33, now you have 29. But all I know is a very good attendance in your Winners Toastmasters Club. Perhaps you can invite more guys, oppa, guys, and maybe a young oppa. Okay. Invite more men, you get different opinions to give you more encouragement, more opinion on that. So I enjoy myself for the Winners Toastmasters Club tonight, the meeting. Thank you for Christine invited me, and thank you all the members here to allow me as your general evaluator. Finally, I would like to say one thing. My name, pronounce it as Sherry, not Cherry. Cherry can even is actually on top of the cake. Sherry. Sherry in French means sweetheart. In Italy means darling. So every time you call me, that means indirectly you call me sweetheart or darling. So it's okay whether your husband or your girlfriend, boyfriend, or your wife heard the name sweetheart. It's okay. You say, just the Achuma only, just Achuma only the name. But it's because of the name, it's mean in French and Italy. So it's different things. So thank you very much for inviting me as your general evaluator. Back to you, the Toastmaster of the evening, Bill Yima. Bill Yima actually is a very good character. Maybe you can put in acting also. Back to you, Bill Yima, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, my sweetheart, Sherry. I pronounce with French accent lah. Sherry, ma Sherry. Actually, Ima got French sister also, but tonight she not make an appearance lor. But I know if I know you come, I ask her to come instead lah. Okay, so now we are coming to almost end of the meeting already. Yeah, I can go play mahjong now. So now I will now to pass the floor back to our president, Angeline, to close the meeting.
Thank you, everyone. I think we left one voting. Please stay on because the evaluators, we haven't voted yet. SAA, please launch the poll.
All participants qualified for voting?
Yes, everyone qualified.
Okay.
All right. So while you are polling your vote, right, I will just do my speech to save some time of each of you. Okay. So I'll just want to thank everyone tonight for your time and all the invited guests. Also, thank you for our VPE to clubs around and extended the invite to the world. Now, tonight, officially, I would say Venus going international more than 2 countries. So yeah, I'm happy and I'm proud with all the club officers and members as well, with your referrals and your friends. Everybody have make it tonight. And tonight indeed is a very fun night. I enjoy all the speech and also I learned a lot with the evaluations as well. So we have a lot of good evaluators tonight and a lot of good speakers, hidden skill among the Venus members. So without further, what did I say? Sorry, I just missed my thing. Okay, without further delay, right, I would say we go for the result. Done ready, everyone? SAA, is it closing already? Close already, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then now we can go with the award and recognitions. Lack of sleep, I cannot remember what I'm going to say. Apologize for that. Thank you. So the first best speakers of the night, YouTuber, Yiwen. Yiwen is also our VPPR of Venus Toastmasters Club. So the virtual background tonight is also designed by the team VPPR and also the posters as well. Collaborations with Yiwen and also Peja. Peja and Yiwen, they are the team from the back end as well. Contributions. Thank you. Is it photo session?
So get ready. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations. Next, we'll move on to the Best Table Topics Award. Roland. I am very hard. I tongue twist already. Roland is you're from which club already? I can't remember you. The Hangout, right? Yeah. I must say, everyone must turn off your mic, switch on your mic and give a loud applause to Roland. Because I observed she's been very supportive attending Venus Toastmaster meeting. Most of the time, I can see her presence as well. So thank you. And tonight, awards for you. Best Table Topics.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you.
Because she likes hand up.
Congratulations again, once again. Next,
it's my ladies' night.
Yeah. Next one, Ricky Su is the best evaluators of the night. And as well, we would like to also, on behalf of Venus and all the Toastmaster clubs, we would like to congratulate you being the selected for the best humor contest, right? In the best humor contest.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Congratulations and thank you for visiting Venus. Next, we would like to give the appreciations award, the certifications to our Bill Yima, the best entertaining TOE of tonight. We are so enjoyed and so happy that you dress up and actually bring your Bill Yima, another personality into the night, right? For the host. Yeah, we really enjoy the nights. I believe everybody also agree with me. If you understand her slang, of course, for Oppa, you probably need to watch a bit of our Malaysians or Hong Kong Cantonese or movie or drama. Bill Yima can maybe recommend a few for you. Then you will understand some of the slang that she used. It's a local slang that usually, actually, Bill Yima, did you explain to the guests what is the meaning of Bill Yima? Did I miss that? I'm not too sure.
No, I didn't. But actually, Biu Ima is also another word for period.
Another word for what?
Period.
Period.
No, that one is Aima. It's not Biu Yima.
It is. It is. That's what we call it in school.
Yeah. What about another one? Biu Yima. What's the?
Usually, it's auntie. It's just a very, very annoying auntie.
Yeah.
Not auntie, it's a grand auntie.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the actual Biu Yima. You know, my cousin's sister daughter give birth already. I'm the actual Biu Yima. That is a grand auntie, grand cousin auntie. You have to specify. Okay. That is the ranking then and the level there. The Biu Yima. Biu Yima, yeah, is auntie. Sorry, I thought it's Biu Yi Po. Po is the grandmother already.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so yeah, for the foreigners and people who do not understand Chinese, right? I think this will explain well, give you an understanding what Biu Yima mean to you. All right, so take a pictures for me. Ready, Azee?
3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Do we still have anyone?
I think yes, appreciation.
Sherry. I hope I pronounce it correct. Our GE, General Evaluators of the Night. Thanks for staying up and paying a lot of attention, listening and observing the club. Thank you for coming as well.
Thank you.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Send me through WhatsApp.
Okay, sure. I will send you the WhatsApp group later.
Thank you, Rayson.
Lastly, I think this is last, right? Yeah, Ricky Sue as well. Thank you for coming. Certifications of appreciations for you tonight.
Okay, ready?
Thank you very much.
3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I discovered Ricky from one of the sweet and short meeting. And now every women in Venus Club attracted to Ricky's powers of evaluations and the speech, humorous speech. You are famous in Venus, so you will have to come very often now, from now onwards. All right. Thank you for tonight. Any airtime before we I think we have